In Roblox Grow a Garden, you might think that certain plants are amazing for your island. And while that is true, there are some that outright just decrease the amount of money you lose, the amount of money you gain. Basically, you're going to be essentially losing money with these, right? And you're probably thinking, what? How in the world do you lose money by putting different plants on your little plot? And I'm going to show you guys right now. So let's say I have something like grapes, okay? These things, these grapes, or okay, I got a star fruit. These things are amazing, right? They're really high value. And when I sell them, I get, well, that one was like 6 million, barely anything. But if I get a golden one, let me just go ahead and harvest a golden one. If I go and I get a golden plant, right, it will be worth so much, much more money to the point where like it's gonna be generating me a lot, right? Now, the thing is that if I go and get some plants that barely give any money, okay? Let's say I go and let's some seeds that I have. Let's say I have like strawberries on my plot, right? I have strawberries and I harvest the strawberries, right? Those things, first of all, they'll be giving essentially zero money, okay? So that's like the first thing to it. And second of all, basically these strawberries, whenever the moonlit event happens or the bloodlit event, it'll basically be like decreasing the amount of money you get because those things, the strawberry for example, when I go and I get it and it's moonlit and I go to the middle and I give it to the owl, do you know how many lunar points you get? You get 1 lunar point compared to, let's say, a mango or a beanstalk gets altered, right? That thing is worth, I think it's at least 5 lunar points. I think the beanstalk is worth 7. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, it's going to be worth a lot more lunar points. And basically, every time a strawberry evolves instead of one of these good plants, you're just losing out on a bunch of value, right? So that is one thing that you definitely want to avoid. So what I recommend you do is on your plot, you go and you only have higher value plants, all right? Now, what does this mean? Well, I'm going to go over and show you all the plants, right? The plants that I do have. Basically, the one at the bottom will generally be a lot better, and the one at the top will be a lot worse. Right? So let's go over on my island, and I'm actually going to go ahead and show you guys the different plants that I have and which ones that I'd keep. So obviously, the beanstalk, the best plant in the game, keep that. Although these things are a little bit hard to collect because they go very tall, they are very good, and each one can generate you a lot of money and can generate you a lot of like with the lunar points, right? So I'm just gonna go and get a golden one here, and I'll show you guys how much this. It's not even that big, okay? This little celestial frozen gold beanstalk is worth. Comment down below how much you guys think this is worth, and I'm gonna reveal it in 3, 2, 1. Let's sell this. This thing is worth $500 million, right? So basically, you want to go and get these high value plants. So obviously, the beanstalk is good, as I've said. Now let's move on. These moon melons, basically the event ones in the blood moon shop, right? The moon ones are good, and also the blood bananas are good. Let me see if I can. Yeah, there's some blood bananas over here. It said blood banana. They're stuck between the moon melons, so it's going to be a little bit hard to reach. I'll hop over on this side and I'll show you guys. As you can see, we have some blood bananas here, and I even have some in my inventory. These soft ones, they won't be worth a lot because this one's not golden, but these will be worth more money. And these can also go and, obviously give them to the lunar, with it, get lunar points from it. I think it's 4 or 5 lunar points from the blood banana, which is, a lot higher than a 1 from the strawberry. So obviously keep that. And of course, you want your grapes. These, I think, the grapes are the, was it, second best plant in the game that's not an event exclusive. The beanstalk's obviously the best because it's prismatic. It has this little own different tier. Okay. And next up, we have, what's it, chili peppers, right? Okay, no, there's just regular peppers. These peppers, I think they're like the fourth best or third best. Either way, they're really good. I recommend you guys get these as well. They'll be worth. I think the grape is worth like 7 lunar points and the pepper's worth 5. Or they could be both worth 7. Correct me if I'm wrong again. And let's go ahead and work our way in. We have, ooh, the Easter egg here. I'm hovering over it right now. This is also like an event exclusive. This was Easter exclusive. This one should also be worth, I believe it's 5 points. And again, it's just worth a lot of money. Let me see if I can actually go and harvest this big Easter. Oh, this one right here. Is this gold? Yep, this is a golden. No, okay, I got a banana. Alright, well, anyhow, these things, they'll be worth like what, half a billion as well, up to a billion. So obviously those are good. And next up we have dragon fruits, right? Now I like to keep dragon fruit. I just think they look cool, but also because they're pretty good for the blood moon event, right? Let me go take a look at the dragon fruit that I have here. This thing, I think it's worth 4 or 5 lunar points. It's pretty good, and it looks really cool. Come on, look at this thing. And next up we have the peach. Now the peach actually kind of sucks, but the only reason why I have the peach is because you get it from like the seed packs, and I don't have many seed packs. This is kind of rare for me, so I'm just gonna keep the peach. It is okay to keep some plants that you like personally. You know, you don't always have to follow the meta. So I just have a peach tree here. I like it. And moving on, let's just go to the seeds section, and let's go ahead and look at these. Oh yeah, the cacao, right? The cacao is also pretty good. I believe I have a cacao in here, although it is, hidden beneath all these rubble. I'm pretty sure I have a cacao in here. Either way, yeah, the cacao's good. Let's see, what else is good? The mushroom. The mushroom is, really good. It can get mutated as well. But the only thing about the mushroom is that you can't really apply the sprinkler glitch or the sprinkler method to it. Because if you're looking at my plants, right, you're seeing, oh my goodness, these are so big and so many of these are mutated. Like these, was it? These big melons. I don't know if these melons are actually supposed to be this big. I guess this is the size of like one of the actual melons. But yeah, they're not supposed to be nearly this big. And basically, I just use a sprinkler method on it. But you can't use sprinkler method on one-time use plants. So things such as bamboo and the mushroom. But the mushroom is good as it can mutate. Now let's scroll up here. We have the cactus, all right? Now, thing is that the cactus, even though it is a, mythical level plant, it is a mythical level plant. I have it all removed. Okay, the cactus, it kind of sucks. It's not as hard to get as like, I don't know, the beanstalk, but it kind of sucks. It doesn't give much money. The lunar point, I think it only gives 4 lunar points. Again, I think most of these are actually 5. I think the mango also gives 5 lunar points. But anyhow, yeah, it just kind of sucks. Let's take a look here. The coconut seed, I think the coconut, hot take here, but I think this one is like one of the worst plants in the game. It's absolute trash, okay? Now the coconut, right? The only reason why you'd get it is if you're early game. And basically if you're later into the game, the coconut, it is so hard to get because it just goes so high. It goes like not as high as a beanstalk, but it's a lot harder to climb than a beanstalk. And if you have a lot of coconuts together, then it just becomes super hard to climb. You can never climb it. Like I'm even having trouble climbing this beanstalk right here, right? So basically, the coconut, you never want to get it. That one kind of sucks. The bamboo, this thing is really good early game. It's like my favorite early game plant because you have a bunch of these, have them shocked, celestial, and then you can easily get like a few million. And then with those few million, you can actually go and afford the rest of these seeds here. So definitely get the bamboo if you're early game. And if you're not early game, then just don't. The apple seed is also a trap, even though it is a legendary. It sucks. The pumpkin and watermelon seed, I'm pretty sure these are one-time growths. These suck as well. Don't get them unless you're early game. Then the bamboo, pumpkin, and watermelon will be your best friend, but the bamboo will especially be your best friend. Either way, ignore these two. Ignore the watermelon, the pumpkin, and everything up here. Oh, come on, it's just rare, uncommon, and common. Literally never get those unless you're super early game, like you just started 5 minutes ago. So anyhow, that's basically how you want to go and use your plants in the game, right? You don't want the super bad plants to take away your lunar points, which basically makes you lose out on value and in turn lose out on money. And you don't want the like some plants that are mythical but are actually traps that don't really help at all. Now, I think that is this snail rare? I don't know. But anyhow, I'll see you guys in the next video.